Hello, so welcome to my video. Let me turn her down. Welcome to my video. I'm a little chaotic right now. My cat has been sick, I assume due to the heat, possibly. Apparently, even if I keep my house air conditioned, the heat outside can still affect cats, even if they're indoor only. Um, so, um, like any good pet parent would do for their cat in need, he's throwing up his regular food. Like, usually when he throws up, he waits like 5 minutes and throws up on the carpet in the living room because I feed him in the kitchen. But he's been throwing up like right after he's done eating or while he's eating, he'll throw up in his bowl. So, he threw up in his bowl 6 times. And then one time when I tried to give him an even smaller amount, because I was going to do small amounts every hour, he only ate the gravy and not the chunks of I think it's turkey or chicken that I've been giving him. It's a turkey chicken pack. I don't know which one I gave him recently, but the chunks of meat, he avoided those and just ate the gravy. So one of my friends has been also dealing with her pets not really eating very much. She's in Arizona. She suggested I buy Gerber chicken and gravy. It's like a pate, like paste, baby food, and it's gentle on the stomach. It's literally 3 ingredients, which is water, pureed chicken, and I think cornstarch. And she suggested that I spoon feed my cat every 60 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I have a timer set, so if the timer goes off, if I'm still reacting to this video and the timer goes off, I'll be like, oh, there goes the timer, I gotta go spoon feed my cat on the floor, sit on the floor and spoon feed my cat. So, he only ate maybe like 1/18 of that entire can, and it's a small can, so he didn't eat a lot. He ate like, I would like put the smallest amount on a spoon, like 1/5 of a spoonful, a teaspoon, mind you, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. So he ate like a couple of them, and then he walked away. He was like, I'm done. So I respect that. I put that can in the fridge or bottle or not. It's like a glass container. Can, I don't know. Cans in my mind are like aluminum, but put the can back in the fridge. I have 8 other bottles. I'm gonna be doing this. I spent $16.90 on the baby food, and she gave me $20 for a Lyft to buy the baby food. But I didn't know that she was talking about a Lyft to the store. And so I was like, I guess you just replaced the cost of the baby food. She's like, okay, I trust you. I'm like, yeah. But, anyways, let's react to Chantal. Scammer Foodie Beauty using child's PayPal money for hotels and fast food in Doha. Okay.
Hi. Yeah.
He's been needier too. So I don't know if that's because his stomach is hurting and he doesn't know how to convey it, so he's been pawing at me to pay attention to him. But let's see.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She makes it clap, clap, clap.
My audio gets delayed, so my reactions are technically delayed because my microphone delays my audio. Curb! Like I said that when she said curb, but it probably delayed it. I need to refill my water. That's you guys. Can you move? I want to run you over. I need to refill my water. It's hot outside. Okay.
Ow.
Okay.
How long am I going to be in this hotel? I'm not sure.
I don't know where my
It needs
water
quite a
is.
bit of work.
I'm back. I don't know where my water is.
A lot lot of painting and no renovations.
Okay.
That's
Going
why
with
I
that
find it
water.
So, like, I guess it's just like weird that like people think that we can afford to renovate a whole house, send Sasa to school and pay for all that, and also stay in a hotel and live life. Like, there's no way.
I think she got more donations than she's leading us to believe. I think she got more than 1,100 because she didn't supply receipts. She never supplies receipts. So.
Well, my goal was like 1,000. We made like a little over that, like maybe 1,100 or something like that. Not very much. I don't know if it would like help to post the PayPal amounts, but like maybe I could do that.
It would
know,
help.
like, the amount of
It's called transparency, my guy. It's called transparency. I'm sorry, but I'm sitting here, you know, I had a panic attack and started crying about my cat not eating and throwing up and stuff like that. And hi. You heard him. Did you hear him do that? But I cried and cried and cried, and I was like looking up how much endoscopies cost because I know my cat has gastritis. My vet suggested he has gastritis because she did an x-ray on his body and she said there is air bubbles in his stomach that are probably gastritis. And I was like, yeah, actually his stomach gurgles at night. He's probably in a lot of stomach pain and I don't know it and he's not showing it because cats hide that shit very well. Yes, you do. And endoscopies are like $5,000 at a vet. So yeah, but I've been transparent. I asked for donations on my cat's Blue Sky, and I have posted how much money I've been making, and I do have a vet appointment tomorrow, thank God. I have a vet appointment tomorrow, and I'm going to bring it up to the vet and see what she suggests. If she remembers that she suggested he has gastritis, she may suggest that I get an endoscopy. And that's when, and I want to use this word as a reference. That's when the ER vet will entice, you know?
the school, the places that we spend the money, because I don't want people to track it down. Like since what happened to me in Cornwall and just anywhere, people tracking down every little thing, I'm very, very, very paranoid about that now.
You can post like how much you made at the very least, and post like. Take the money out in cash and show a video of you handing them the money. That's how I would personally do it. Like, not even, like, don't have to show their faces. You could literally, like, point the camera at your hand and show it giving it to the parents of Sasa. And she says Sasa isn't her real name, but I want to bet she accidentally used her real name, and it is Sasa.
For her school, plus the transportation, but like, there's a lot.
Actually, I knew a girl, and I don't know where she is. She was my friend on DeviantArt. Her name was Zaza. She was from Palestine, and I really hope she's okay, because she stopped posting online back in, like, 2012. She was a really good artist. She was on DeviantArt. I met her on DeviantArt. She was around my age, or like a couple years older. She was a teenager.
A lot of little things that.
Hope Zaza is okay from Palestine.
What's wrong with showing her face? She's not on the internet anywhere. We didn't use her full name.
We didn't use her full name. Oh, so it was her real name. Sasa is her first real name. She would say we used a fake name. That was a Freudian slip. That was a slip. The mask is off. She's admitting that Sasa is her real first name. Way to go.
Like, that's not even her real name.
Sure, yeah. No.
The school fees, the transportation.
We didn't even use her full name. No, I used a fake name. Excuse me? Which is it? Did you use a fake name or did you not use her full name? You only used part of her name.
The outfits and everything.
Slip.
So, around 1K.
Can you show me a video of you handing Sasa's parents $1,000 in whatever currency the Syrian currency. For some reason, my brain was like Kuwait, so I stuttered on Syrian currency is. I don't know what it's called. Show you handing her separate the cash, show that it's $1,000 USD worth, and then show you handing it to her, and show her taking the money and putting it in her wallet. Boom.
Around that. I know. And it's anybody complaining in the chat right now, did you donate?
And you
any
can
money?
fake
I mean, it
that
was
still
only a
too,
few
but
donors.
it would be
It was
enough
only,
proof
like,
for
a
me to
handful of donors.
possibly
Did any
believe
of you
it.
donate? I don't know why you're worried about other people's money. There are people who trust our...
I care about other people's money because I don't want other people to be scammed, because I've been scammed before. I have this thing called sympathy and compassion. I lack empathy. It's not because I'm a narcissist. I lack empathy because of my autism. But I have sympathy and compassion. I know empathy is a totally different ballpark. I have felt empathy. I feel physical empathy for people. So what that is like if somebody's in physical pain, I'll feel a little bit of that physical pain in that body part. Like if I watch somebody in front of me complain about stomach pain and they're like wincing, and I'll feel stomach pain. But if I see somebody emotionally hurt, I won't feel their emotions, if that makes sense. The way people describe empathy, I don't think I feel like emotional empathy for people, but I have compassion and sympathy for people, which is all you need to be a good person. Narcissists lack empathy, sympathy, and compassion. Some autistic people have compassion and sympathy, but lack empathy, which doesn't make them a bad person. So I don't like when people say that, oh, if you lack empathy, you're a bad person, you're a narcissist. It's not always narcissism that makes people lack empathy. And even if you lack empathy, you can still feel compassion for people and want to help people and want better for people and want to make other people's lives easier and want to, support other people. You can still feel compassion and sympathy for them. I don't think you need empathy to be a good person, but it does help probably.
Intentions and trust us. If you don't donate. That's fine. But
I won't.
Shut up about it.
I don't want to be scammed.
But the thing is I have reasons I've posted on my community tab why I'm apprehensive of sharing more. Like I did share the initial receipts. Thank you, Deb.
Where?
My situation, it's a bit different. You have both.
Can you guys can somebody link me to the thing where she showed the actual original receipts or whatever she just said, the first receipts or whatever how she worded it. I don't remember any receipts ever being in a reaction channel's video.
Culture haters just waiting to pick apart and pocket watch.
Because I only watch
and be like,
reaction channels, really.
Scamming, blah blah blah, and it's just like
you are scamming.
I hate
in my
it,
opinion.
You know what I mean? And guaranteed, if I posted the receipt, like,
where's the money going?
Fees for the school are people would
show us where the money's going.
Schools, whatever.
As a donor, I expected receipts as promised. No proof equals no trust. So you give her money. I'll be filing a chargeback or reporting your PayPal as fraudulent. Sorry. Good. 7 couches. Do it.
What name did you donate under in PayPal? Yes, it is. It is more risky because Sasa is not her real name. She's not anywhere on the YouTube. She's not anywhere on the internet. And people.
Then why did you say Sasa isn't her full name? You would if you knew it was a fake name, you would immediately say Sasa isn't her real name, instead of saying I didn't even use her full name, which just implies that you said her first name and not her last. So.
People would probably be able to find more with receipts from the actual school than that. So yeah, and don't play dumb. People would do that. She's on the internet because her parents said I could, and they are desperate for help. Okay, and if I wanted to scam, I wouldn't have come on here and been honest and said we met our goal. I would have probably been like, yeah, give us more money, but I'm not like.
I think she got over what she said. I think she got well over what she said. I'm thinking she maybe got double what she said, like 2,000, 3,000, 2,000 probably. And she's like, I'm content with this. So I think that's what happened. She got double the amount. She probably, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She probably gave maybe Sasa's family maybe some grocery money or something, and was like, I helped out, now they can afford groceries for a few weeks. Get real.
I don't need you here.
But she didn't want to pay $1,000 to somebody in need.
Ask Bruce about receipts.
I know she didn't.
And that's another thing, people are dumb, and I posted receipts for Bruce 100%. And people want to villainize me for...
No, she didn't. Also, Bruce. Y'all, I just got done talking about how I'm literally spoon feeding my fucking cat every 60 minutes on the floor, which I can get up and off of the floor perfectly fine. It's just I have bad knees from when I was overweight. I'm no longer overweight, but I have bad knees, and so like sitting crisscross on the floor is annoying, but I will do it to spoon feed my fucking cat every 60 minutes. You know? I'm sitting here like, I have a GoFundMe, and I posted the receipt of the neuter price. Comes with rabies vaccine automatically, $45 plus $15. I think it was it might be $40 plus 15, which is $55, and then 15. I paid $70. There was a $5 processing fee. I paid $70, so $65 for the FVRCP vaccine and the rabies that came with the neuter for a stray cat. And I have several potential adopters, but I think I narrowed it down to my childhood friend's grandma. So, because he definitely needs a house without kids or whatever. So, and I'm gonna have her sign a paper. It'll keep it like, because she signed some kind of like paper that I wrote as like a liability thing, whatever. It'll be legally binding because she'll put her signature on it, and I'll have her grandma also sign it. That in the event of her grandma passing, she will not just let the cat outside to roam, or if to promise not to declaw the cat. Promise to keep the cat updated on vaccines and stuff like that. And I'm going to charge her a small fee. I think probably the $45 that it costs for the neuter. I'll be like, I paid for the rabies and I didn't pay for it because I used GoFundMe money, but I'll just charge her for the neuter as like a proof that like she's willing to like, purchase this cat. Also, this cat is a purebred. Who just leaves a purebred cat outside? My neighbor, apparently.
Helping cats. And that's literally all I'm gonna say.
And here's the thing. I'm gonna post pictures of the cat in the carrier. Also, I needed extra money on the GoFundMe because they were like, oh, we need a hard carrier, not a soft carrier. I forgot about that small detail. My friend gave her hard carrier to the people who adopted her ferrets. So I don't have a hard carrier. I only have a soft carrier. Actually, I have 2 soft carriers. Stupid enough. So I need to buy a hard carrier. So I got extra on the GoFundMe to buy a hard carrier, and I still need to buy it. I'm gonna buy it probably really soon. I've been everywhere. I've been like pulling all-nighters just drawing. But anyways, I'll probably buy it tomorrow, and then because I have Amazon Prime, so it'll ship within a couple days. His neuter is on the 22nd, by the way, and I can provide receipts. I can show him in the carrier. I can show him after surgery, him in my house, him eating. I also am going to use that food, the extra money from the GoFundMe to pay for cat food, because I need cat food. Because I will have Romy in the house for a couple days before I adopt him out, because he'll need to be in a stable environment for a couple days. So I also have to buy a black light so that I make sure that my cat's my cat and he is not peeing.
Anywhere? No. We know a lot of people here. A lot.
Yeah, you blab.
I didn't bounce out of the country with people's money. What are you even talking about? You don't make any sense.
Yeah, you did.
Like, what? I bounced out of the country because I was tired of, like, biting my tongue and, like, being super careful and, like, worried about this joke-ass friggin' Pause Kuwait company.
Oh, you're so good.
Threatening me with prostitution charges. You know? That's what I was bouncing out of. I'm like, bye. I'm not living here. See you. You know? It got bad. And, yeah, haters are to blame for that, 100%. Because they reached out and harassed these people. Told them all these lies. These people believe them because they're loony. I don't know what the problem is. Nothing came out of their threats. Nothing. It's all BS.
practicing caution when it comes to somebody soliciting donations online and saying, whoa, why were you soliciting donations online? You know, like, did the money go to where it was? There's new laws in place that prohibit this, etc. They were practicing caution, girl.
Yes.
Like
Like
critical
when I ran a
thinking.
stop
It's
sign
called
on my
critical
my
thinking. They were using their
hamster
brains.
in the
Do you
beach.
use yours?
Like, I can't feel. Yeah. I'm like, I'm out of here. Bye. Anyway, I don't give a crap about any of that. So moving on. Yeah, me too. She looks super happy. You know, her and her family's taken care of. You know, like we do a lot. You know, for people that
You
we love
get
around
fed
us.
in
You know.
22 minutes.
But we also have a lot to take care of with the house and Salah. You know,
I don't think there is a
car
house, and I'd be
and just
shocked if there. Hi.
we know a lot of people here. And a lot of people need help as well. And you know.
Here.
Oh, well, she had the school in the picture. I probably shouldn't say if that was definitively the school. We visited a few schools that day. I'm afraid people are gonna like analyze the paint on the wall. No, I made sure that there was nothing around, like nothing with writing. But who knows? And I did that for accountability. You know, so many years in here, not a
Accountability.
single one of them donated money. I got a message on Instagram from that Mary Feethen, whatever her name is, and she's like, "Sorry, Chantal, I'm requesting a refund because I don't feel the situation is right. Take care to you and your family." So I just did like this and I blocked her. Like, if you're gonna think that bad of me and just be like, she started as a hater. Yo mama covered her. She was like making fun of my body at first. She was like, "There's no way you're 330, I'm 330," and then she went through this whole like, I don't know, moral dilemma phase and was like, "I'm so sorry I treated you bad." I don't even remember. I looked through the PayPal. I don't even see a donation
Girl.
from her at all. If y'all want to hate me for trying to help someone, whatever. That's your problem. But
She might have her PayPal. She might have her real username as a different name than a PayPal with her legal name. Just saying, like, people do that.
I would never say I need money for a child and not provide that for her. You know, it wouldn't happen. So
How do
from
we
now on,
know
if I
that?
need some-
How do we know this? Because you didn't provide this thing called receipts. Just saying. I posted the receipt of the Gerber purchase, the Gerber chicken and gravy purchase from the grocery store. I provided that receipt on my cat's Blue Sky. I posted a picture of the receipt, the physical copy of the receipt that said I spent $16.90 on Gerber. I bought 9 cans. Can you not scratch my beautiful, beautiful dress with your claws? I need to clip his claws again.
I think I'm just gonna say, like, if you want to help. If you don't. But don't, you know. I'm not giving.
Yeah, I
business
don't want
content
to.
for people and just making drama. It's starting to like really just be a headache. You know. You'll get updates of her throughout the year, and if you're not happy with that, well, I don't have to tell you. Sorry. It's like I said, people who didn't even donate are complaining. So don't believe me. Not my problem.
Because we care
You don't
about
listen
other
to what I
people's
say and
money,
believe
because we have
stupid theories
compassion.
that people make up. Not my problem. I'm not gonna cry if you don't like me. Believe me. I don't care. You're literally nothing in my life. Like, a hater who doesn't like me is nothing in my life at all. Period. You guys are important to me though, but you know, once the house is ready, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be in my
sure.
like wife of a Syrian Muslim man era, like full max. Like how we've still been pretty spoiled being at friends and stuff. How like staying at others' houses, they spoil you. You don't have to really do much. I offer and I do what I can, but they mostly just really take good care of you. So I'm gonna have to do the hard work. Like one girl, like one place we stayed at, she washes the floor 7 times a day. Because people walk their feet, it gets dirty after every meal, they wash the floor. Like, I'm gonna have to like really be a lot more active than I'm used to in my life, and you know, I think it'll just be really, really, really good for me. No one cares, Petite Theo, get a life. I mean, people really need a life, seriously. Like, what? Who cares? I'm in the Middle East, I'm traveling in the Middle East. And yeah, you're allowed to have an account that's in Canada. I don't live in the Middle East, I'm not a resident here. Try harder, loser. Like, seriously. Oh, I can't. This is what I mean, th're so dumb. They're so dumb. Who cares? Report my PayPal. I don't even care if it gets closed down. Do it. Whatever. I'm gonna dispute it, but I don't care if they say no. Whatever. Make another one. You think I care?
Make another
Honestly,
one. She just
get a life.
she just admitted that she'd commit fraud. Isn't that kind of like fraud? If you get struck down for fraud and they refuse to put you back up because they say, yeah, you committed fraud, and you make another PayPal, isn't that like avoiding some kind of like legal like fraudulent like couldn't you be like sued or something, or like taken to some kind of like, I don't know, like you can't just make another one after you've been confirmed fraudulent. I don't, you probably can, but you would probably keep getting struck
Oh,
down.
voila. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I don't care. I don't need warnings. I don't need any drama, okay? So
I don't know how
whatever crap behind
PayPal
the scenes,
fraud
even got reported, I'm never
works.
gonna say online. So
I've
you're doing
never
all your work for
committed
nothing
it,
because I'm never
so.
getting anything about it. Yeah, I'm still not a Syrian resident, Hagathon, so it doesn't matter.
I've
I can stay
been
here, travel, come back,
scammed
stay here,
before,
I'm
which is why I have compassion for
Actually, we're
people
gonna make
who
new rules.
get
You're not here
scammed.
to enjoy my content with traveling, with whatever, and you're just here to talk about stupid past. Yeah, people have been reporting forever, you know? Who cares, Mary? Who cares? An investigation.
Who cares?
If they contact me, you know what I'm gonna say? I'll send them the receipts from school. How about that? You sent it, friend. If you, what did you even send? I don't even have a donation from you. Like, good for you. Good luck with that. The money's already been paid to her, so for her schooling. Good luck with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Prove that.
you can't get a dual citizenship and have two passports. In Canada, you can't do that. Like, you're doing the worst. You're doing this for, like, you're dumb. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about my life really behind the scenes in regards to stuff like that. Like, it's beyond stupid, you know? Anyways, whatever. I know I'm turned off all messages on Instagram. You can't message me there for, like, new people. And also
I love
on
petting my
everywhere.
cat.
I'm just, don't even bother me. Just leave me alone. Thank you.
She probably just farted.
Have you the facilities?
Yep, she probably farted.
No! I'm such an idiot. I flipped the camera and showed some of my... Oh my god. And it's messy.
Okay? My Airbnb was a fucking pigsty. I got the smallest room in the Airbnb and it was a pigsty, but I got a thank you for keeping your room clean message after I left at like 10 a.m. They were like, thank you for keeping your room clean. And I was like, it was a pigsty. Because I went to a convention and oh my god, there was clothes all over the floor and everything. Drawings, artwork, keychains, all over the floor.
I don't care. I know I'll be dogs. Whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not living my life worrying about these little things anymore. Whatever. I don't care. Nope. Not really. But it's probably only a matter of time until people find out where I am. But no, I'm in Syria, but not in Damascus. Why would you care where I am? That's the question. I don't know. I'm just curious. Seriously. No one's gonna stop me to say anything illegal. So hold on. Anybody on docs or? I don't have to tell any of you people where. Okay, is it Dream Palace, Royal Hotel? Wonder what is it? It's like 5 different hotels. I know. I'm not saying I am outside of Syria, and why would I lie? Why do you think I would lie about that? Can you give me one good reason? Why, think logically now.
She blinks so fast, and I know I have it on 0.25 speed, but that's blinking so fast.
Why I would have
It's giving lying because you blink. There's certain mannerisms you do when you lie. Everyone has their quirks when they lie. Blinking really fast is common for women when they lie.
to lie about my location. People like you are why. Because you're crazy. That's why. Tony, that's why I would lie about my...
When she said the word every time she says the word lie, she blinks. Notice that.
The crazy people like you. No, because the goal is not to have them find out, dummy. How do they not understand that? They're literally trying to find...
Nobody cares where you are. I mean, people probably do, but I don't care. I'm not gonna dox you. I'm not gonna go to your location.
Where I am.
I'd be killed.
So why am I gonna tell you where I am? Are you an idiot? Like... Anyways. Like, really? Is it that hard to put together? It's like 2 and 2, easy. I don't know. For me, I mean, you know? Yes, I do have room service. I don't want... Okay, give me a minute. I'm turning my camera off. I gotta go to beer. I ordered something. You'll see when it gets here.
Sure.
Yes, okay. So basically, I was having a bit of burnout. Like I said,
I feed my cat in about 14
Nina,
minutes.
kind of too late. You know? I'm not going to say, like, a lot of personal things, don't worry, but I'm just going to... Because whenever I got back, I was going to release a series of videos from where I am anyways. But,
okay.
You heard what?
She's going to release the videos in hopes that they pop off, get AdSense, so she can, you know, fulfill her Syrian life.
You know, I'm still recovering from, like,
Syrian dream.
And the heat, like, constantly throughout the night.
Kind of like the American dream.
And then I was sleeping, going to bed late from the socializing and then getting up early because, like, you know, stat every morning at, like, early morning the kids would be, like, coming in the room and waking us up. So I didn't feel like I was going to tell you guys where I was, but only after I got back. So that's why. And honestly, I'm missing, like, kind of Western comforts right now. Like, while I'm trying to feel better, I want to get a lot of rest and just, like, be alone mentally. I'm, like, not doing that well. Especially during the transition phase. I think it will be a lot better once we have, like, Salah finally finishes the house, which he wasn't able to really do fully because of the people still there and stuff. And like I said, since Kuwait, you know, he's been warning that, you know, he's going to need the house because to protect myself. That's why I tried to hide where I was. And then, like I said, I filmed videos for when I got back.
She's
So
gonna
I was
dox
really
herself
funny.
with
So
her
when I got
house
back,
if
I would
she
tell
even
you,
has
we're
one.
not paying rent right now, so it'd be the same thing. It's like cheaper, still cheaper than paying rent. You know, we got to pay to live. So it's not like I'm like, you know, just spending frivolously on like luxuries and stuff. Trust me, I'm not. No, I couldn't pay
Sure.
because I can't do much. I'm not leaving the hotel. Like if I go out and do things for content, they would know where I am. Even if I do things for bookbangs, they would know that that food's not available in Syria. More Western area, yeah. And it was, you know, the closest area, and it's very nice. The hotels, even the 2-3 stars, are like more like 4 stars, and they're very affordable. You know, I just really the constant internet. I've been able to do more cameos and
Random sidetrack. I went to a 4-star hotel. It was more like a 2-star hotel. It had black mold in the bathroom.
more live streams and everything than where I was.
Columbus, do
So,
better.
So yeah, no, it's not contagious.
I
It's
wanted a
not
shower after
Oh
my
my God.
concert,
What? How do I take a flight when I'm
and there
sick?
was black mold on the
Wait.
ceiling.
That's what you get
4-star
from this?
hotel,
Oh,
my
oh,
ass.
is it now? Yeah. Until I reverse camera it. No, he's not saying anything. You can't just travel anywhere. And that's what we're coming out. So whenever it's all fixed up, because I can't be in it right now anyways. It's better for me to be away another way. So
I got COVID right after that concert too.
So yes, I'm
So I
gonna
got
keep
it
avoiding
at the concert.
keep avoiding where it's like, you know, as much as I can. Don't worry about it. You guys know me. You know how hard it would be to adapt, and it's okay. I just needed, you know, I think it's just because, you know, I'm just really, not, I wasn't feeling too well, and I just really needed to, you know, decompress. No, I'm not going back to Canada. So, it was so hot in my apartment that it was unbearable to be sick. Like, I would wet a towel, like, with water, and just put the fan in front of me, and it would be like, it would cool me off.
Oh, but
It
Syria
wasn't
wasn't any better.
And then we had to move, and it was just like, I could hardly even keep my head up. And I was like, I can't do anything. Like, I don't know how I managed. I just, like, the night before, I think, when I had a bit of, I was feeling a little better, like a moment of okayness, I just packed, like, the suitcases. That's what my job was, and I cleaned the kitchen, but I didn't get able to.
Sure.
No, I tried to tough it out. It's just that in transition, like, I need to have my own space. I don't feel comfortable always staying at someone else's house. I don't like living out of suitcases
Okay.
like, at someone else's house, and there's a lot of people living in one place, and you have to share bathrooms, and you know, it's just, it was a tougher country life, and now that we'll have our own place, and it'll be better off. So I was just really exhausted, and I was afraid of, like, I was gonna, like, just be really sick from exhaustion. Yeah, much peace. Like the one day that was so long, we went and saw school for Sasa, and we also actually was just like we visited about 3
Sure.
people, different households before that. It was a really exhausting. It was a really long day. Like it just was like, and then after that.
So you're
we met
helping,
people,
or
and
you're
it was,
trying
like,
to
people were
suggest
really
that you're
nice,
helping
and,
multiple
I just,
people?
really wasn't feeling well. Especially with Arab, you have to constantly put on social personality, or else it's kind of rude. Exactly. Yes, SB, you get it. You don't just go visit a short time and say hello. You
Yeah.
go, you make coffee, and you know. You can appreciate other cultures and ways of living while acknowledging your own needs, right? I would get so mad when he would like have to go somewhere that I couldn't go with him because in their culture, the ladies stay with the ladies. And one day he just got up and he's like, I'm gonna go, like, you know, with this guy that was there, and we're gonna go for a drive because there's ladies coming to visit. And I was like, what? What? You're gonna leave me with no translator? Because he usually translates, but otherwise I have to use Google Translate. It's kind of awkward. Just they'll say a sentence and then they'll be like, I don't know, and then you have to try to translate it. And sometimes the internet doesn't work, you know. Hello. I have food.
Yeah.
Not all of Syria is starving. Do you not feel stupid and ignorant saying things like that?
I mean, a lot of Syria is starving, which is unfortunate, and I would personally, if I had the funds, I don't have the funds because I don't, you know, I don't make a lavish amount of money, but I would personally donate to like Palestine, Syria, you know, places for people in need. I have donated to certain organizations, very small amounts, so it's nothing like huge, but a lot of people don't put it on the internet that they donated to a place. You know, like, somebody will be like, I just donated like $1,000 to St. Jude. I'm so like such a good person, or film themselves giving homeless people food. I have seen people like, I didn't film it or anything, but I have been approached outside of like fast food restaurants, and people have been like, can you give me money so I can go inside? And I won't give them money. What I'll do is like, I'll get you something off the value menu. I'll go inside and get it for you. What do you want off the value menu? And I'll order it how they want it. And I've ordered homeless people, instead of giving them the cash, so that, because sometimes they'll ask for cash to use it on drugs or like cigarettes or alcohol. I'll actually go back inside the restaurant and buy them a value menu item. I've done that like a couple times. But like, I don't fucking film that shit. I don't film that shit and be like, guys, I'm such a martyr. I'm like the next reincarnate of Jesus Christ. I helped a homeless person get, you know, a spicy potato soft taco at Taco Bell. Like, bro. Like, no. You don't brag about these things. She's flaunting it. I helped Sasa with her schooling. and stuff like that, and like exploiting her.
Like, it's actually like there was really funny, I think, and it's hardly luxury or whatever. I guess compared to what we were in, but yeah, I feel pretty good about it. So it'll probably be better for you to go rest in a hotel because
She would probably make a video about rounding up on a donation for like the Ronald McDonald Fund. She's like, guys, I rounded up and paid 55 cents to the Ronald McDonald Fund when getting McDonald's. Like, girl, I have done that too. You're not special. Like, she would probably make an entire video being like, guys, I'm so giving.
pretty exhausted, not feeling well, you know. And if I could bring them all with me, I would, but I can't because they can't travel. So, well, now that we're not there anymore, it's like, I think people already found out anyway. But we were in a little town, like a town outside of Damascus called Samaya. And we were in a like, second floor apartment. It was hot.
Now she's just doxing her old location. What about people who live there next?
People blame me for everyone having to be cold, but actually, we were planning on it anyway. Like, there was something in the works.
Oh, yeah. Totally planning on it. Teardrop, wait. I'm a slow reader, hold on. I'm a slow reader. I read as fast as I talk. Teardrop, I would give you a small piece of pie, maybe half of a Reese's cup. Reese's. It's Reese's cup. People in my state say Reese cup, and it pisses me off. I used to say it too, and then I realized how to pronounce it. It's Reese's. It's Reese's cup. I'm sure it's not the first time a hater has reported her PayPal, and it's still there. No hate. I canceled my subscription. I disputed my PayPal donation with my bank, and my bank, Bank of America, has opened an investigation. Oh, Mary Mulligan. Ooh. Okay, slay. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for, your time and hearing me out. I have no idea how long I've been recording. 37 minutes. Harper, let's see when you get food. You get food in 5 minutes. Are you excited? I might record myself giving him the baby food, just so you guys can see my cute little kitty. He's so good. He's sleeping. He didn't throw up though. I don't think he did. So this is a good sign that the Gerber is working. And so I got PayPal donations. What I'll do is I'll use those PayPal donations for his vet. Because on top of his annual exam, he needs an eye exam, which will probably cost extra. Because the annual exam is basically checking his weight, checking his gums. He doesn't have teeth. Checking his gums, checking his ears, stuff like that. She might do an eye exam to see I want to check how blind he is in his left eye. Because there's now a gray mass in his, I think, cornea. There's a gray mass in his cornea, so I think he has no vision there. And sometimes he'll swat at things that aren't there. I'll look, and there's no flies or anything. He's not swatting at anything, or like trying to get stuff that's on the floor. There's literally nothing. It's like a clear floor, and he's like batting things on the floor that aren't there. And I'm like, dude, I think the mass in his eye, like whatever like cloudy spot is in his eye, he thinks it's physically in front of him, and he tries to bat at it. That's my theory. So I think he might have low vision and might be confused by like the cloudy spot in his vision, like with the low vision. So he thinks there's something in front of him, and he's trying to he'll play with it, but it'll just be him loosely putting his paws in front of him, batting the air. Like, it's so funny. And I'm like, what are you looking at? Like, what are you batting? And then he'll jump. He'll move back as if he's scared. You know how cats do that thing, like, with, like, cucumbers? He'll do that, but, like, with nothing. Because his eyes have the cloudy spot on his left side. So, anyways, I'm gonna go feed my cat. It's 30, I said 30 minutes. I saw 3:20, and I was like, 30 minutes. He gets fed in about 3 minutes. Sorry for my AC being on. I tried to make it cooler in my house in hopes that maybe it'll help him. It's been hotter in my house, and he's eaten just fine and not thrown up. So I was wondering why, it's like, why it's like, I don't know. But anyways, please keep my cat in your thoughts. His name is Harper. If you want to send me a cat emoji with a purple and yellow heart. Cat, purple, sorry, I hit my desk. Cat, purple, yellow heart emojis for my cat. What's on you? Sorry. Move. No, don't bite me with your gums. Oh, it's a piece of fuzz. I literally thought he just had fleas. It wasn't moving, but I was like, is this a flea? It was just a piece of black fuzz. I scare myself, you know? Like, my cat means the world to me. You can't have fleas. You're an indoor cat. You're an indoor cat. Yeah. He can still get fleas. You can get fleas. Like, fleas can crawl on you and crawl on your cat or dog. But dogs are easily, like, they can get fleas easier because they have to go outside. They physically have to go outside. And if your dog isn't going outside and using pee pads, Amber, you're a bad pet parent. Anyways, bye. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. Have a great time. Catch you in the next one. Sorry for... Did I just squeak? Was that my nose or my mouth? I couldn't tell. Anyways, I gotta feed my cat in a minute. I'm gonna record it and put it at the end of the video so you guys get Harper Gruffy action. Can you not be behind my desk? I mean, my chair. I said desk. I don't know why I said desk. Bye. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You're so good. I know you're hungry. Yes. This is an entirely new... Gosh, I'm like... Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, you're so good. You wanna get out of that, I guess you can. At least take the rest off the spoon. Okay, never mind. Okay. Well, nice eating. You like it? You're so good. You're so good. But I'm gonna make him stop.